Hello children, today we'll be doing the next lesson, Priyanka's Little Turtle by Vinita Ramchandani. Vinita Ramchandani is an editor, storyteller, and she has published more than 200 books for the children. This story, Priyanka's Little Turtle, is an extract from the main story, Turtle Tales. Now, I will tell you the story Turtle Tales in brief. Priyanka lived with her grandmother in a large house. She had a lot of sad memories. Her grandmother was a rude and angry lady. She was hard on Priyanka, who was a mischievous girl. Then Priyanka found a friend who was a tiny turtle. She gave it the love and affection that she was craving for. Priyanka was no more lonely now. Now tell me, children, many of you might be having some pet animals or birds at home. It can be a dog or a puppy, a cat, a parrot, or maybe some fishes in the aquarium. How do you feel when you have a pet? You feel very happy, isn't it? You find a friend in a pet. You don't feel lonely. Many of you enjoy talking and playing with your pet, isn't it? For your convenience, this lesson is divided into 3 modules. The first module is from the beginning of the story to the end of third paragraph on page number 49, that is, till the middle of the page. The second module is from the fourth paragraph of page number 49 to the end of page number 50. And the third module is from page number 51 till the end of the story. Now, I'm going to start the lesson. Look into your books, children. It was a hot day and Priyanka was going home from school. With her school bag in hand, she walked down the empty beach near her house. So, Priyanka was returning home from school. She had to walk down the empty beach area which was somewhat near her house. She had a school bag in hand. She was returning from school, isn't it? Now I move on to the next paragraph. Suddenly, she noticed a speck on the sand that was moving occasionally. Priyanka hurried towards the speck and found a tiny turtle weaving its way through the sand, clearly lost. She picked up the turtle, which struggled to move forward in her palm. The rounded legs tickled her palms and she scratched its hard shell. She gazed at its beady, sleepy eyes. In an instant, she loved it with a passion that only a 7-year-old girl could have for small things that moved. The word speck means a very tiny spot. Occasionally means only sometimes. Beady means eyes which looked like tiny beads. Passion means affection, love. So here, when Priyanka was returning home from school and when she was walking down the empty beach area, she noticed a tiny spot. And that spot was moving. It was on the sand and it was moving. Priyanka hurried towards that spot and then she found that it was a turtle, a baby turtle, trying to move in a zigzag manner in that sand. Priyanka understood that the baby turtle had lost its way. So she picked up the turtle and she kept it in her palm. The rounded legs of the turtle tickled her palms. Okay. She looked at its beady, sleepy eyes. The eyes of the baby turtle were looking like tiny beads. She instantly fell in love with the small, tiny turtle, and she herself is a small child. She's only 7-year-old girl, so she instantly fell in love with this turtle. Now we move on to the next paragraph. Hello, little one, she crooned to the turtle. Kirti Varman is your name. Do you like it? But I will call you Kirti. She looked at the turtle, who tried to move out from her palm, only to be dropped into the next. Don't you want to know my name? My name is Priyanka, but everyone calls me Priya. So here, the word croon means to talk in a very soft voice. So when Priyanka took up that baby turtle, she's trying to talk to it. Okay, she's telling that she has named that baby turtle Kirti Varman. Such a big name, isn't it? For a tiny turtle. Then she said that she shortened the name and said she will be calling it Kirti. The turtle is trying to struggle in that palm, trying to move. Baby turtle, no children. Then she's introducing herself. She's saying her name is Priyanka and everybody calls her Priya. She's trying to be friendly with this baby turtle. Now, the next paragraph. Overhead were seabirds that Priyanka had not paid attention to earlier. They seemed to be circling closer to her now, and Priyanka realized that they had spotted the next meal in the baby turtle. She dropped Kirti inside the bag and glared at them. Priyanka was so busy talking to that baby turtle that she didn't see some seabirds were hovering over her head. These seabirds had found the next meal in the baby turtle. They wanted to eat that baby turtle. Do you think Priyanka will allow that? No, isn't it? So she dropped that baby turtle inside a school bag and she looked at those birds angrily. Now I move on to the next paragraph. Shoo, go away, birds. There is nothing here for you to eat, she shouted and hurried out of the beach towards her home. Then she slapped her forehead. What was she thinking? Grandmother would hardly welcome a turtle. Priyanka stared at the turtle in panic and for encouragement. How do you take care of a turtle? What do you give it to eat? Where could it stay? So Priyanka, she dropped that baby turtle inside a bag and she tried to chase those birds away. She's driving those birds away. Okay. So she's telling them to go away. There was nothing for them to eat. And she hurried out of the beach and she started walking home. Then suddenly she remembered her grandmother. I told you, no children, she was a very strict lady. And Priyanka was very sure her grandmother would never allow her to keep a turtle. She slapped her forehead, means she just realized what she was doing. So she's staring at that baby turtle in panic. Panic means in fear. And for encouragement, she doesn't want to give this turtle to somebody else, to the birds, or she doesn't want to leave this turtle there itself. She wants to take it home. So she's not ready to part with this turtle. Then so many questions came to her mind. She doesn't know how to take care of the turtle. What should be given to it to eat? And where could she keep it? She needs a place to keep this turtle, isn't it? So many questions came in her mind. Let's see, what did she do then? Now, I move on to the next paragraph. Priyanka trudged all the way down the beach towards the homes of the fishermen. She would go look for Baby Mole, the kind lady who sold fish to her grandmother. The word trudged means walked with heavy steps. So Priyanka was sad now. She realized that grandmother will not welcome this baby turtle. Moreover, she doesn't know anything about this turtle. What to feed, where to keep. So many things you need to know, isn't it? When you want to keep a pet at home. So what did she do? She thought of meeting Baby Mole. Baby Mole was a lady who sold fish to her grandmother. And Priyanka knew that she was a kind lady. And she was very sure that this Baby Mole will help her. So she turned towards the homes of the fishermen. Now I move on to the next paragraph. Baby Mole was scrubbing a metal bucket when Priyanka hugged her from behind. Priyanka, what are you doing here? Said Baby Mole, surprised. Nothing, said Priyanka. I just came to see you. Then, throwing her caution to the wind, she said in a rush, how do you take care of a turtle? What does one give a turtle to eat? Now, the word scrubbing means cleaning. So Priyanka decided to meet Baby Mole and clarify all her doubts. And she was very sure that this Baby Mole will help her. So she went searching for this Baby Mole. When she saw Baby Mole, that lady was scrubbing a metal bucket, cleaning a bucket, and Priyanka hugged her from behind. Baby Mole instantly recognized her. She was very surprised to find Priyanka here. So she's asking Priyanka, what was she doing here? Very calmly, in a very casual manner, Priyanka said that nothing, she was not doing anything here. She just came to see Baby Mole. Throwing her caution to the wind means very carefully. She just wanted to take the risk. She wanted to ask the question, isn't it? So she's saying in a rush. Rush means very slowly, very quietly. She's asking Baby Mole, how do you take care of a turtle? What does one give a turtle to eat? Priyanka herself is a young girl, isn't it? How old is she, children? 7 years old. Maybe a second standard student, you can say. So she asked Baby Mole all the doubts whichever she had in her mind. What should you give a small turtle to eat? How do you take care of a turtle? All those questions were asked to Baby Mole. Now I come to the end of the first module.